Okay, let's go.
Yo, hello, and I welcome you to another exciting episode of Campus Updates with your boy Austin. So, on today's episode, we are going to do manifesto check, policy check, everything check. So, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that as you are watching me. Yeah, I'm giving you a second to subscribe. Okay, thank you very much. Now, we are going to talk about student leadership, right? Now, when it comes to student leadership and which involves voting, the aspirants must, propose their policy or policies to the student body, telling them that if they come to power, if they hold those offices, this is what you'll be doing, this is what you'll be doing, right? And some of the policy, if you hear them, man, Charlie, you'll be like, hey, these people, how are they going to do this? But they will say, oh, we know how to dialogue, how to, talk to people, big men, to bring those policy to life. Now, last year, the SRC elections, we had five, candidates vying to become the SRC president. Now, after the elections and everything, one person has emerged victorious, and that person is Godwin Francis Asare. Yeah, God has really done well for him, so he won the elections. Now we are going to dive into his policies, right? What he had proposed then. Let's see whether he has truly delivered on those policies. Okay, so if you are watching this video, make sure you click the subscription button. Okay, now the policy, he has given a name to the policy called Yendachi policy, which means our future. So our future policy. I hope I get the name right. Now, policy number one is student accommodation. Student accommodation. Now, under the student accommodation, we have SRC Hostel app. The SRC Hostel app, under that policy, it says the SRC Hostel app will help address the theft issue relating to agents. So we know that before you get a hostel around, you must pass through somebody, and and those people definitely they also eat something, so he had proposed that they will create SRC hostel app. So with that hostel app, it will address the theft issues relating to agents. Now, one would have to download the app, select the campus, either North Campus, South Campus, and Central, based on your location or where you want to be. Now, and book the hall or hostel online. So meaning, over here he was saying that the SRC will have a SRC hostel app, and in that hostel app they will have landladies or the hostel owners. They have to apply to be on that app, and when they apply to be on the app, they must indicate their locations, where your hostel is located. So they must indicate the location, so that when you want to apply for a hostel, you will not be at Central Campus or you will not be at South Campus and you will get a hostel at North Campus, because that's really, like it happens most at times. Some people will be at South Campus but they will get a hostel at North Campus without knowing. Yeah, so he had proposed that this is something that his administration would do. The administration will have an SRC app, where SRC hostel app, where when you want to find a hostel or get a hostel, then you just log onto that app, then you get. So now this thing, this policy, this number one policy, how far with it? Charlie, you guys, have you experienced something like this? Have you experienced something like this? SRC hosted app, have you experienced something like this, or have you come across something like this? And if you have come across it, then like let me know in the comment section. Now, under that same policy, that's the students accommodation, we have under the SRC hostel app, we have another one called advocate for equal hostel or hall fee. Now, SRC will meet hostel managers who will be ready to be on the app and ensure that facilities and distance from campus will determine the price, since it will be on the app. So his administration, the FK administration, that's Godwin Francis Asari's administration, will see to it that the hostel managers must, or they will meet the hostel managers, so that in determining the price of the hostels, they must factor into it the distance, right? Or the distance and the facilities. Yeah, some of the hostels, when you hear the money, and when you go there, what sometimes they don't have washroom, they don't have kitchen, like the structure, everything is bad. But the money that they charge and the distance, they don't consider those things. The hostel managers don't consider those things. But he is saying that that's what they will be doing. So that's the policy one. Now, policy two, the second policy is the welfare of the students. Now, over here, we have SRC will organize programs and invite philanthropists and NGOs to donate to help pay fees of needy students on campus. The SRC will organize programs and invite philanthropists and NGOs to donate and help pay fees for students on campus. A very nice policy. How far with it, How far? So if you are somebody that maybe they've organized such program and you are a beneficiary, you can let me know, okay, so that we thank them very much. Okay, yes. Now, under the welfare again, we have scholarship, SRC scholarship search project. SRC scholarship search project. Now, under this one, there will be a committee in charge of searching for scholarship within and outside Ghana, and in collaboration with local NUCs, help champion traveling opportunities for students. Now, the SRC is saying that they will have a project, or they will initiate a project called SRC scholarship search project. And with this project, they will have a committee, like a committee, not the one that will be just drinking tea, but this one, they will be committing to what? To getting scholarship for students. So that scholarship can help you study in Ghana or abroad. Such a very nice policy. How far with it? Has it gone through, or is still loading or pending? So that's the first policy and the second policy, right? Now let's move to the policy 3. We have security, health and sanitation. Now with this policy, they have indicated 3 points over here. New security posts will be mounted at vantage points on campus to ensure students are safe. Example, faculty to Olympic Arena entrance and other places. How far? Those who are staying at North Campus, how far with this policy? Has any security post been mounted? If yes, just let me know in the comment section. Now, number 2, under the security, health and sanitation, we have massive increment in lighting system on campus. Massive increment in lighting system on campus. How far with it? So meaning that when they were coming into power, they've noticed that some of the places the lighting system is very poor. Maybe they don't have street lights on the way or wherever the student pass to their hostel. They don't have street lights over there. So he had proposed that that's something that he would do, right? So has he done it, or he will do it before we end the semester? Now, point number 3, under the security, health and sanitation, we also have provision of more dustbin, at least every 300 meters across campus. Provision of more dustbins, at least every 300 meters across campuses. So when you come to central campus, every 300 meters you must see what? A dustbin. When you go to North Campus, every 300 centimeters you must have or you must see a dustbin over there. How far with that one? Has it been able to do it? If you have seen something like that, let me just know in the comment section, right? So it's time that we hold our leaders accountable. We can't just win. So just, if the person has done well, we will clap for the person, right? So let's see. Now, policy number 4, special needs committee. Now, under this policy, they have only 1 point, right? What they will do. Now, there will be a special need committee that will be in charge of campaigning or championing the interests and grievances of people living with disability. There will be a special need committee that will be in charge of championing the needs or the interests and grievances of people living with disability. And I think this one is very, it's very okay. But as to whether he has implemented it or he has started something on it, I don't know. If you know something about this policy, just let me know in the comment section. Moving to the policy number 5, we have campus mobile network, and under this one we have browsing policy. You'll be browsing policy. Now we have 3 points over here. So under the campus mobile network, we have there will be an expansion of Wi-Fi access to all campuses, including lecture halls, which will help students' academic endeavors. For real? We will expand Wi-Fi access on all campuses, including lecture halls, which will help students' academic endeavors. Wow. But what do we notice nowadays? When you connect to the Wi-Fi, every 30 minutes it will disconnect. But first, it was 3 hours. When you connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be under that Wi-Fi, or you'll be using it to 3 hours before it will disconnect and you will log in again. But nowadays, what do we notice? We notice that within 30 minutes or within 45 minutes, you have to log into it, because it will just disconnect and you have to go over or log in again. And sometimes it's very frustrating. Like I tell you, it's very frustrating. So this policy, I don't really know how well they have implemented this. Yes, if you have other view you want to share with me, put that in the comment section. Now, The point 2 under the campus mobile network, we have modification of existing data SIM plan. This data SIM, I don't really get it. I don't understand. I don't have fair idea about it, but it's something that they say, oh, if you have it, you'll be browsing, and like regardless of the location, right? I think it's a very nice thing, but I haven't heard anything about this, or I haven't heard anyone talk about, oh, I'm using the data SIM and co. So meaning this one a cast or them do. Now you have policy number 6, which is academics. So with the academics, they are saying that strong advocate and purchasing of decks. Yes, strong advocate and purchasing of decks. Right now that we have the desks fixed in the lecture halls when you come to South Campus. So which one are they doing again? Or maybe some of the lecture halls at North Campus, like they still need hot desks. Yeah. Unlike those times that you have to be moving desks from classroom or lecture hall to lecture hall. I think the former administration has done something nice about it. Just that the bus stop, whatever, that policy there, maybe that thing is for everything. Now, moving to point number 2, fix all inbuilt speakers and replace microphones with UHF devices. This one, I've seen something about this one. Yeah, at lecture hall, friend department. Yeah, I've seen something about this one. So this one there, check. Now, refix fans, lights, sockets and switches in all lecture halls across campuses. This one, if you are doing something about it, or if you have done something about this one, then you must come to the South Campus. The lecture halls, our sockets are not working. So sometimes if you want to use your machine, maybe your machine is plug and used, you want to use that machine, you have to be moving around to get a socket before you do your thing. Charlie, this one, if you have done something about it there, then you must come back to South Campus, right? Now, point number 4, we have annual Harper Award. So with the annual Harper Award, I don't know what is the 8, what the 8 stand for, what the A stand for, what the P and the A stand for, unless you come out to tell us. Okay. Now, policy number 7, entertainment. Yeah. Now, under the entertainment, they proposed that there will be what? UEW Got Talent Hunt, right? So there will be this program that maybe if you have any talent that you want to exhibit to the whole world, the administration will help you. So they will organize a program, or there will be a program that maybe you know how to sing. Maybe you are not from the music department, but you know how to sing and those things. And I think there was something like that last year. Yeah, UW Got Talent. Yeah, I think there was something like that. But this year, I haven't seen anything like this or heard anything like this. But if you have noticed or heard, just put it in the comment section that, oh, this one, FK has done it. Yeah, and it's on record. And at that same policy number 7, entertainment, we have massive utilization of music students for live band activities. How far with that one? Massive utilization of music students for live band activities. So maybe either going for Kweku Smoke, Mr. Drew and whatever, we have music students like those guys are doing proper music. We have musicians, like among them they can sing and co. And I've witnessed some of their performances, and it was like, yeah, perfect. So I don't know why still me. I haven't seen anything about it. So sometimes I feel like, oh, the programs that we do on campuses, maybe okay, South Campus, North Campus, Central Campus, and co. And some of those programs that we pay outsiders to come and perform, we can equally channel those resources to these students, that as they are on campus they are also getting small things just to take care of themselves, right? Now let's move to the last but not the least. We have points or policy number 8: standardizing bush canteen structures. The bush canteen located at North Campus and South Campus will be expanded and modernized to suit university status. Wow, such a policy. How far? The bush canteen, what's up? Like those who have been going to bush canteen to eat, is there any expansion and any modernization? Oh, Charlie, sometimes I don't know. There's a saying that it is easier said than done. Coming into power, you have the privileges, the voice to say anything at all, but as to whether it will be implemented is the problem. Yeah, so this one, nothing has been done about this one. But maybe those who are in the South Campus or at North Campus, those who are on South Campus and North Campus, maybe some may have seen something like this. So if you have seen something like this, modernization, if you have seen something like this, just let me know in the comment section. Point number 2, under standardizing the bush canteen and co. We have renovate basket and netball court. Renovate basket and netball court. We have basketball court at South Campus. We have netball court at South Campus. Up to now, since some time, we've not had the rim that we when you are playing basketball and netball, they have rim, right? We are still struggling to have that. So this policy, how feasible are they, or was it just a saying, like let me just write so that they will know that I'll come and do something? Those who are at South Campus, North Campus, I know we have, because of the sport college over there, so they don't have problem with this. So if you have seen the renovation of basketball courts and netball courts, you can just let me know in the comment section. Now, under that same that same policy, we have increase steady benches and summer hats. The summer hats that we have since the ages, that's the same summer hats we are using. And sometimes some of the departments they have hijacked those summer hats. And when you are not from maybe that department, there's no way that you be allowed to use those summer hats, right? So I haven't seen any newly built summer hats, but if you have seen it, let me know. Now, moving to policy number 9, that's the transport, introduction of shuttle system. There will be Ayalolo buses on campus to charge lower than taxis and will be easy accessed. Have you seen any Ayalolo bus on your campus? Either South Campus, Central Campus, North Campus. Have you seen any Ayalolo bus that has charged lower than what the taxis are charging? Master, if you have seen something, just let me know. Just let me know. I want to go to North Campus. I want to go to North Campus. Yeah, I just want to be going to North Campus because they say that's where the life is, you know. So have you seen anything like this? If you have seen something like this, just let me know. Now, so under this, after saying this, they say that the SRC will own its own bus. So it's not that because they are introducing Ayalolo bus to charge lesser than what the drivers are charging. It doesn't mean that the SRC will not have its own bus. So they say the SRC will own its own bus where students will board freely after paying an amount less than 20 cedis for the whole academic year. Wow. Have you seen something like this? Yo, Mr. President, what's happening? What has happened to your policies? We haven't seen something like this before. Wow, I haven't heard any school, any university implementing this policy. But since you have proposed this thing, we have been waiting, to witness something like this. Let me just pay less than 20 cedis and enjoy free ride first semester and second semester. Wow, Mr. President. But how far with it, Was it achievable? It was just a talk. Let me just know in the comment section. Now, policy number 10. Yes, policy number 10. An all-inclusive dialogue gathering with all students and their servants, that's the SRC executives, to address issues and means to curb them. How far? I believe if I've heard something about this, I wouldn't, be doing this video. So how far, Mr. President? You promised that you will introduce Ayalolo passes on campuses to convey us in and out, with a very less charge. Whether it is positive charge or negative charge, we don't know. But this is what you promised. Have you been able to do something about it? Every time we take taxi from South Campus to North Campus, and thank God that John Mahama has even reduced the price. Charlie, if not, we would have been paying like exorbitant amount of lorry fare. Charlie, so this was his promises and his policy. How far per everything has it been able to to do something about this policy? The ones that you have witnessed, let me know in the comment section. Okay,